haven't got a menu, got stew and ale. Got bits, but not for him. Oh, goody. Adventurers. haven't got a menu, got stew and ale. Hey, you! Leave your axe at the door.
Okay. So everyone roll. Wait, Loki, did you level up?
I I shouldn't have, right?
Not
I
yet.
saw the symbol next to my name and I thought, was I supposed to level up?
Oh
And
no, we're all still
so
level
I
8.
clicked it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I don't know how to undo it.
I think it's just um your HP. I'm not sure if the fighters get anything else. And the
I
indomitable
just went up
feat.
in hit points and the indomitable. That's the only thing that, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so everyone roll a d20. And what happened last time was we finished the archery event and got started with the PvP, which is not great in D&D, but hey, it's a tournament. Gotta get some high end rolls when you can. But um, there was a lot of different back and forth that was going on in this. Lot of variety with these people, with the PCs and the NPCs and all the combatants. Uh, First, we did Aja versus a druid, and thought he was being clever with his wall of fire, but she wasn't letting that stop her. And after some back and forth with a little bit of healing, she managed to blind him with a smoke bomb and flush him out as she kept shooting arrows into it, and she finally won. And then it was Ponderance versus the Warlock, and the Warlock kind of went into the fight prepared as he had cast Armor of Agathis before the fight even started, and that was a very strong ability versus his melee opponent, who essentially took himself. And yeah, just warlocks being glass cannons. And then we had Sheila versus the Fighter, and it was a bit unconventional, the tactics that were brought to the table. It's not that nobody won, it's that you prevented a win to go to the Harpers. So the Harpers did not get those points that they thought would be very easy to get, and it really pissed them off. Which led into the next fight, which was Ashe versus the Rogue, who managed to get quite a few sneak attacks in there and take her down pretty. It was a slow fight versus Life Cleric, but the Rogue just kept going at her. And eventually won. The Rogue kept stabbing even after she had gone down, almost killing her outright. But she managed to, or I guess the medics came in and prevented the death of Asha. And after that, it was Loki versus the Monk, who the monk got taken down so fast, like not even stood a chance versus this crazy fighter that crit so fast. And then lastly, it was Cahoon versus the Bard. The Bard tried to do quite a few trickeries with heat metal on Cahoon's metal plating, but really couldn't get away from him fast enough for all those smites to come down. And that was the first round of PvP combat, with Ponderance and Ashe taken to the medical bay. The rest of the team left the arena with the other victorious champions and are back into the champion side of the events. And I will have Loki roll a d20, and Aja, what is your fun fact?
So Aja's fun fact is that she has test anxiety, like performance anxiety, where she's kind of grew up feeling like she had a lot of pressure put on her to be a good example for her younger brother, because high elves were supposed to be superior to just normal elves and humans. So she feels a lot of pressure to like do good and get 100% and everything, and it terrifies her. She always has issues like, oh god, she gets into her head. So the fact that she's number one, she's actually like having a panic attack right now. When she saw the scoreboard, or when it came out, she was like, oh god, I can only go down from here. I'm just gonna fail it. So that's what's going on with her right now. That's her fun fact.
Wow, that's a lot to unpack. Also kind of secretly putting a fun fact of her having a sibling, that she was an only child.
No, yeah, she has a brother, a younger brother.
Okay.
We'll talk more about him later.
Thank you for joining us, Ash and Cahoon. Ash, what is a fun fact about yourself?
So despite her friendliness, I guess you could say, her desire to make friends, particularly with animals, Ash feels very uncomfortable when there are a lot of people around at once. So this is kind of like a weird place for her.
So we have 2 people having panic attacks so far.
Both the elves, both high elves.
Ash is probably still knocked out at this point. So
Yeah, she's
We'll
still
have
in
a-
the... Okay, Cahoon.
I would say everyone from his village just kind of lives like a giant commune, kind of like you have your parents and siblings, but really everyone, your parent or sibling. And so he's really confused by the whole single family living situation.
That's understandable. Is it weird being so far from home?
It's a little warmer.
Gotta warm up to the places you go.
Yeah, yeah, it's weird.
Alright, Sheila. Sheila, you are mute. Or not.
Yeah, summary. Sheila would rather have a beer with anybody than fight them, and has gotten herself into quite a bit of trouble in the past when she chose not to. She was serving as a security for a bar, and chose to talk to people and joke around with them and try to get on their good side rather than just beat people up. And she's just never been any good at that. And she has gotten herself into trouble about it in the past.
This might be a fun fact for the future, but how did Sheila get into the Valor College of Bard?
Accidentally. She got a coupon, and it was on sale to go to this college, and so she thought, may as well, I don't think she realized what it was up against. She also thought she could kind of, change the way they did things, but that didn't work out very well.
Okay. Gotta use those coupons where they're good.
Yeah.
Loki,
Yeah.
what is a fun fact about yourself?
Well, it hasn't happened too often lately. But if I have access to a nice kitchen, I really like to bake
Another baker. Nice.
breads, cakes. But not on the trail. There's just that's just pitiful what you can do on the trail.
All right. Going to the other baker, Ponderance.
Ponderance has only been talking to one person for the last several years. He finds it quite interesting reacclimating back to having to socialize beyond his companion or even the scholars which he studied with in the years before that.
Hopefully, you're able to get some good social interaction with these people. Quite a cast of characters.
It's really weird whenever you go up to try to talk to him, he just screeches at you and runs away.
All right. So I want to direct you to the tournament buffs handout that I made before. I have added some other ways to get a little bit of extra stuff for each event. So not only do you have the buffs where you can start at the beginning of a day, you can also choose from 2 options at the end of the events for that day. So after, like right now, if you want, you can go to the public side and appeal to the crowd. You will have to make a charisma check, whichever one you want, and if you succeed, you will gain inspiration while you are in the arena. If you do something spectacular while you're in the arena, the crowd itself will give you inspiration.
Ooh.
And then there's also being on the competitor's side, you can bargain with them. This is different than bribing them. So this is you will make a charisma check and offer them a favor or an item instead of gold itself.
Oh.
And this will have them be on your side and try to kind of hinder your opponents, some of the other champions. Now, the difficulty challenge is different based on how well you did that day. So if you do well, not just win or lose, but if you like do something that's spectacular or amazing, then it will be easier to make a charisma check versus the public. But if you do poorly, if you fumble something like a natural 1, if you like get knocked down but still have some fight in you,
And you get up again.
they're never going to keep you down. You will have the competitors will kind of take pity on you, and they won't see you as much of a threat, so the DC will be lower for that check. So you can do either one of these, or you really don't have to. Unfortunately, if you are in the medical tent, you are unable to make these specific checks. So we will go to the 4 of you who are out in the competitor's side. Sheila is going to go have a drink with this one person. She has less than an hour to be friends with them before they snap back to their normal selves and go off and play with their harper weapons. The other 3 individuals, you could do what you like to end your day.
Well, so like I can make an appeal to the public side.
Yes, you can.
I shall.
Okay. Since you took down the monk in less than 12 seconds, it will be easier for you to appeal to the public because you did a spectacular thing.
Do I physically make an appeal to the public now?
Well, you can roleplay that if you want, or if you're not feeling up to that, you can just make a straight charisma check.
Well, where am I? Are we still by the stadium?
Yeah,
Or
you're
in the stadium?
exiting the stadium into the competitor's side.
Dang. Okay. I was saying maybe we could do like one of the gladiator type of things where you're just like, are you not entertained? Like after you did your fight.
Yeah. So, and I'm trying to determine right now: have I left the arena? Can I run
Yes.
back to the arena?
Well, everyone is filing out.
All the people are gone.
When I say the public side, I mean the side that has all the like fair games and food and entertainment. I mean, you can go back in if you want.
Okay. I'm supposed to. Okay. And you say appeal to the public side. You're talking about going out of to a different going to a different location from. Yeah. Okay. Out in the public side.
Yes.
I'm gonna go over to the public side and see if anyone wants my autograph.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna go to the public side.
Okay.
And when I get there, I'm going to walk up to a crowd. I'm going to yell, "Tits up!" and make my cloak billow.
Jeez.
Of course you are.
You're not
Okay.
gonna say tits out.
But they're arriving, not leaving.
But is it
Tits
at the
in
end of the games? Tits in the house, yeah. That's a better one.
It's a titular experience.
Okay, so Loki, make a charisma check of your choice. So,
For your high key.
What do you mean of my choice?
so you can choose deception, intimidation, performance, persuasion, for this check.
Ah.
I like how
Okay.
animal handling is too big for its. Animal handling is too long for its box. It just says, quote. Is it not
Okay. So
resize? What?
you go to that side. People are still hyped up from all the fights, and you go and billow your cloak and say "tits up." But though you're kind of trying to be out there, and um, you did make a good appearance while you were in the arena. Nobody really notices your appearance, and you walk out. It seems like your um, your performance isn't as eye catching as you
How
hoped it to be.
is he standing near me? Or
Sure,
does that matter? Does that matter? For the protection, or is that only for saves, right?
that's only for save. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Well, their loss.
Sheila has definite plans.
Okay. Well, after your drink with this person,
Okay.
the Harpers are like in the uh, in the tavern with you, but in a corner opposite where you are having fun with their buddy.
Okay.
And they're just staring daggers at you,
Okay.
waiting for the spell to end.
So what Sheila's gonna do is, in her hour that she has with him, she's just gonna ask him his whole life story. She just wants to hear about everything and how did he get into this business and what's his favorite fight he ever had, and just ask him all about himself. And she had a tune she already had planned, and when he's done talking, she says, I think I want you to hear something now. Just tell me what you think about this. I hope you don't mind, but I found your story so very interesting. I wrote a little song. I'm going to take out my harp and I'm going to sing a song about his life story. And it's called, what kind of a fighter is he?
His
great
name
title.
is
A loser.
Heroim, and he is a copper dragonborn, and he is a champion fighter.
All right. I'm gonna take liberties here, and it's gonna be all about the Copperborn fighter, and I'm just gonna do a little ditty all about his exploits, and just it's called the Copperborn. But bear with me as I sing this song, and just see what you think. And I'm hoping his friends can hear it when I go to sing it.
Okay. You probably have to sing pretty loud in the tavern is very crowded, considering a lot of people are celebrating either the arena or their wins or whatever. So, what would you like to do? Are you making a check, or performance, or persuasion?
I could do a performance check, whatever it would take to probably, see if I can impress him with this performance before I lose his friendship.
Okay, make that check.
Magical friendship. Would be performance. There we go.
He does enjoy it. He's really grooving on it as you're singing. He likes that you picked up on, like, you were a very good listener. You asked a lot of questions, and the song that you wrote about him just makes him feel so good. He appreciates what you've done.
Just trying to give a little back, since I kind of took some points away that you folks could have had. Maybe give you a little bit of notoriety there. I think I'll sing this song to a lot of people. I think they'll enjoy it, learning about you.
All right.
That's what I do. I will probably go ahead and see if the rest of the people want to get behind me as well with my, expression of the fact that their stories here, they're even more important than whether one person beats the other one.
So you're going to try and sing to the other harpers as well?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. They're not having it. They are
Ah.
very pissed off.
All right. I see.
Yeah.
Can I do one of the checks for the people to get the support of the people too? Or does that have to happen somewhere?
Yeah. You can make a charisma check and try and woo the crowd. Though.
All right.
Go ahead. While your song was very good for Heroin, the fighter that doesn't mind that he lost. He's just so happy to make a new friend here. The crowd is so swept up in their
Bloodlust.
in the winnings, the fact that Aja is number one, just out of nowhere, this person nobody knows about, just a spectacular win so far. So, unfortunately, you do not get that inspiration points.
All right.
Okay, Cahoon and Aja, would you like to do something?
Yeah, I said I was going with
Loki,
Loki to the.
I'll also follow because I don't know what else to do, so I will also follow.
Yeah, and like I said, I was gonna like just find someplace and then announce that I was doing signatures. Anybody who wants one.
Okay, yeah, make a charisma check of your choice.
We will do a persuasion that my signature is worth their time in line.
Oh, jeez. So, the three of you are together, walking around Loki's cloak, billowing, being very proud of what he's done. Aja trailing behind, kind of unsure of what to do. This pressure is really getting to her. And you're going around and asking, or telling, it's persuasion, telling people that you are worth it. And people are seeing Aja and running to her, and then after they hear your grandiose explanation of why you are someone who is of importance enough to be blessed with a signature from you, they quickly look for parchment and a quill to try and get your signature. So you have successfully gotten the buff that if you do something spectacular in the arena, you will get inspiration from the crowd.
Very nice.
And Aja, what would you like to do?
How could I use deception in this way?
Well, you could say you're better than Cahoon. I don't know if that's deceiving, but
You could say that our signatures are only available for a limited amount of time. Get them while they're hot.
They're
Fresh
NFTs.
off the press. Fresh off the press.
We're only gonna do one signature.
Yes, that we will do individualized signatures.
each time one is signed, you will have to pay more and more money for the next one. So get
Oh
them
my God.
fast.
I think I will do a performance of trying to act like a proud, not stressful individual. Like, yes, this was easy for me. I think that will be my thing. If you'll allow it.
Yeah, I mean, role-playing wise, it would
Roll, like
you'd have disadvantage role-playing wise, but mechanically that's fine. Just go ahead and roll it.
Would there be
Like
any
she's-
way in which I could help?
No,
That
not with
roll?
these checks.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's the stretchies.
I don't know if the stretchies counts for this, but
No, not for
otherwise
this.
it's a 12.
So you're acting as best you can to be proud of what you've done. You are top of the leaderboard, and yet you don't feel top of these champions. And so you are giving that smile that's so awkward, like, I did good, right? Kind of thing. And people are running to see you because you are number one right now. Seeing that you're kind of awkward and you're like, oh, well. Oh, Cahoon, yeah, signatures. Yeah, we'll go to him. So unfortunately, you don't get that buff.
Okay.
So that if you want to do anything else, you can. That is the round of buffs you'll get for the next day. And Ponderance and Ashe are led from the medical tents back into the champions area where they can meet up with their four of you. Or you can go right to bed and have the next day come.
I would like to go visit the people that are in the medical tent. If it's still-
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
A medical tent for everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as you're heading there, people are filing out. Those who have not won this round of events are being led out. They've all been healed to full, though they don't have all of their... they don't get long rest benefits. They're just healed to full. And they also have self-esteem damage that they were unable to win this event.
Emotional damage. That kind of damage.
Yes.
Yeah, if I saw Sheila, I would. I don't know if we all meet up at the same time or if we meet her before or whatever. But like, that was very clever. Getting the man to drop his weapons and just leave.
Yeah. Well, I didn't exactly win or nothing, but
I mean, but you kept him from winning. That's a huge win for us as a team.
oh, that's true. I guess that is true. Yes. That too.
Not everyone can fight the pushovers. Or the people that tried to bully you from the outside.
Yes, I was happy to keep my skin intact. I didn't know how I was going to do one-on-one like.
I imagine you can see like where the edge of my armor is, where it like touches skin. There's like marker of some kind, like the searing.
Oh, the heat metal.
Yeah. Show off my sick tribal tattoos that I've recently gotten. Yeah, I want to try to find the two that were in the medical. You said they were released. They were.
Yes.
And that was Ashe and
Ponderance.
Ponderance. That's right. Yeah. How are they doing? How are they looking when we walk up?
Well, they physically they are healed fully, no scars. All their wounds have been closed and blood has been returned to their body. But facial expressions, I don't know how they're feeling.
I think Ponderance is probably walking expeditiously and fails to notice them at first before being surprised and kind of is kicking the dirt a little bit as they walk the rest of the way up.
Well, I mean, I guess that's what you get for trying to punch an iceberg. And now you know
Yes.
how it's like to live up in the mountain.
I suppose you're right. Did not go quite how I imagined, but at least I joined a team with a chance of winning still.
I'm not sure what you were supposed to have done against the man with the spiky armor, but you tried.
Felt like the worst case of brain freeze I've ever gotten. I didn't know you could chill your spiritual self, but I guess even my astral self needs to wear a coat.
Meanwhile, this one over here got stabbed like 1,500 times. And she's a mute.
She has no words.
She just shrugs.
Well, what would you like to do? Make you feel better? Nothing? Okay.
Sorry, there's an ant.
I heard you squish it.
I didn't squish it.
Well, it sounded like.
Next to the table.
Okay.
Well,
well,
I for one would like to get something to eat.
I think I'm gonna head back to camp as well. Rest up. Hopefully do better tomorrow.
Yes, what is tomorrow's events? Is there anything we could prepare for?
it's I think it's more combat. And some kind of weird elemental thingy.
Elemental duel. I wonder what that is.
I have no idea, but at least you're fighting monsters tomorrow instead of other people.
You think they're easy monsters or hard monsters?
I don't know. Some of you fought real monsters today, so I have no idea.
That
You
is
think
true.
The poster makes him look very angry.
Yes.
I mean, it
Like
could be
the bear.
tiny
And
mouse.
they have weapons?
The monsters?
It could be tiny mouse, you know, on the with the shadow on the wall. You know, that's just what it looks like. It could be like 15 inches tall.
Could be spiders.
Ooh.
It could be.
Oh, no,
Could be giant colony of ants.
Ugh.
Or giant flopping salmon
Giant flopping salmon?
out of the water. Yeah,
Oh,
you have to
I
watch
hope
out.
I-
They might
I
squish you.
don't think that would be a very fierce combatant.
Hope I don't get water.
I don't know. Have you ever seen a fish flop
would
around?
suck.
It's very sporadic.
They're hard to catch, for sure.
They're very slippery.
Very slippery. Oh, and getting slapped with fish. Truly the worst.
It's yes,
Look
it's
at
an
that,
embarrassment on your
compliment.
family. They will disown you.
It's true. They will.
Fish snapping
It's kind of hard for them to disown me if they don't know where I am.
That's the one thing my father said to me when I left. He's like, "Don't you dare get slapped in the face by a fish. You will never be welcome there again." I was like, "Okay." Well,
Remember?
It seems a bit much.
Yeah, that is a little harsh.
we have high standards.
Guess so. Gosh, and I thought I came from a strict family.
Yes, well, you didn't have 15 mothers.
No, I did not. I just had one. I would like to have 15 mothers. That sounds nice.
15.
Yes.
Yes, they were all responsible for birthing one part of me, and then they put them together like Exodia. That's how I was born.
My goodness.
Gosh, it stares at you.
The one that got the head was an unlucky one.
Oh my goodness.
Really.
That seems a bit excessive. And unnecessary.
No, it's just a cultural difference.
Are all your children
Oh, I don't have any children.
in your society? Are they all assembled this way?
No, I was just fucking with you.
She smacks you on the arm.
All right. We can. Unless there's anything anyone wants to do, I guess we can fast travel through dinner and. I guess are there any
Yeah.
late night festivities around camp or whatever?
Yep. That's what I'd do.
Well, dinner will be a silver. And
Okay.
drink. 20 copper for a beer. 60 copper for a wine. Glass of wine.
Gold for your Witcher.
I will drink until I feel a buzz.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll make constitution checks. Or
Okie
saving
dokie.
throws, I guess.
All right.
Aja will also drink.
Uh-oh.
She will drink 3 drinks to calm her nerves.
Well,
Ash decides her body has had enough for one day and does not drink.
if you stand next to Cahoon, you'll have a much harder time getting drunk.
I will do this. One.
Oh no!
Fuck
First,
me. That's the first drink. I'm done. I don't even get to number 2 or 3.
yeah, first one you
I
just black
forgot I
out.
spiked your drink.
Aja's like, she goes next to Cthulhu's like, I'll have what he's having. And I don't know what you're drinking, but she's like, oh, this looks good. I can handle this. And she drinks it and drops to the floor.
Aja, can you roll a D100 for me?
11.
Okay. The drink that downed you, after you downed it, is a blue draconic ale. It's infused with prickly pear cactus, and it caused quite a static charge when you drank it. So you kind of got struck by lightning and then passed out.
Yeah, that would do it.
That would do it.
I hope Cthulhu takes my body back to camp.
I will drag her by the wrist.
No, not my shooting wrist.
Rip off my leg instead.
Go for my feet.
You're unconscious.
I know. Damn it.
Sheila's gonna see if she can play for tips or see if the bartender will let her,
Yeah, go ahead.
entertain.
Make a performance.
Gonna
Also,
see if she can make some tips.
after the hour that you had for your friend spell,
Yeah.
Heroin is incredidly pissed off at you for charming
Oh,
him.
but what about his song I wrote him? I
He
thought
doesn't
was so
care.
fun.
He once
Oh.
that runs out, they know that the spell was cast on you. You are no longer
Oh.
friends, and you actually
Oh.
made it worse by casting the spell on them.
You're dead to me.
So yeah.
All right.
And then he goes off with his harbor buddies.
What a bummer.
Talk shit about you.
Oh man.
He is very mad.
Sheila's dumb that way. She does that, and she always thinks those charm things so she can literally charm people after she magically charms them. Never will.
Okay, for that performance, you get total of 20 copper, 7 silver, and 2 gold.
Okay.
With your spectacular performance. I'm not sure if you're singing Heroim's song, but everyone loves your singing and your playing.
Great. Yeah, they like, handheld music from a simple country girl. As far as you can tell.
Okay. So drinks are had, dinner is ate, songs have been sung. Is there anything else you'd like to do before you end your day?
I'll meditate by the fire.
Okay. Now, you head to your camp. The the music fades. The stalls are being taken down, and the day is over. You get your long rest in. All of your health is back. Your spell slots, your abilities, features, and whatnot. And you wake up for day 2.
Yay!
Ready? Fight.
Now, I'll start the day off by asking everyone to roll D100s to find out who you are facing.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
This roll is just versus someone else who's rolled a certain number.
Right.
And pick 2 of those pre-event buffs that you can do.
Well, I'm going to eat breakfast, and I'm going to stretch. The same 2.
Okay.
Same here.
Me too.
Dream about breakfast and stretch.
I will eat breakfast. And also stretch.
Aja will eat breakfast. And she's going to try to spy on other teams. She's going to put on the hood of her cloak, which gives her advantage on stealth checks.
Okay. Make that stealth
This would give
roll.
me a +5, right?
Yes, if you succeed this check.
Okay.
You do. So you eat breakfast, so that's a 0, +5, +5. Okay. So you have your You do your stretches, you spy on other teams. I'm not sure if you have a specific team you want to spy on, or if you're just going around looking at how people are preparing for their day.
I think I'm doing that. I'm just kind of like, what are they doing? And I would assume it's pretty early in the morning.
Yes, yeah. So they are also doing their morning routine, stretches, and eating breakfast and all that stuff. You, after you do your pre-tournament, pre-event warm-ups, you follow the merchants, the rest of the champions, back into the arena to have the next event start. And it's a bit different this time. You enter the waiting area and you look out through the portcullis, and you see that there are 2 tables on either side of the center of the arena. At this distance, you can make out rolled parchment that has been placed on both tables, but you can't tell what they represent. The announcement team enters through their gate and begins their usual resizing routine.
Good morning, everyone! We have another fantastic day planned for you. We will get started right away with another 1v1 combat. Though,
I love this guy.
This time, it's a matter of the mind. Our champions will stand next to a table facing each other. They will choose one of the spell scrolls on the table for the combat. The chosen scroll has a specific element on it that might win or lose against the opposing element. Once that scroll has been used, it is gone, and the champions will choose the next scroll. After 3 wins, the contest of wits has ended, and that champion will receive the points. I hope you're all fired up. What are we waiting for? Get ready for Spellamental Combat!
Yay! Woohoo!
The crowd goes wild once again as the second day of events has begun. And the first
That
2...
count? Do we have to roll a d4 for that?
Which one?
Elemental combat.
I say which one because I said like 3 that
Oh man.
spiel. I said fired up, what are we waiting for?
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I didn't
Spellman.
hear the water.
So the first 2 combatants are ushered into the arena. Roll 3d4. And the announcement group walks out of the arena to give those 2 space for a fair fight. So you see the 2 go out there. They're announced, and they stand on either side of the table. And there is one of the mages is in the center, counting down for the combat to start. And when it begins, one person casts their fire spell, the other casts their water spell, and the water fizzles out fire and splashes into the combatant. And this happens several times before one person is declared. And If I guess I don't have everyone of the NPCs listed out as what they went to lose. I was waiting for your roles to come in so I knew who you were fighting against. But we will start with Loki.
Sorry.
One moment as I.
Next up, we have all the way from Vinland representing Tits. You know him as Loki. And his opponent from Kathir representing Weejas, it's Os.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh, it's the bird that you were bird person that you were traveling with before.
Ah.
All right, so the two of you walk out, and Loki, you see on the table there is a poster that has this on it. So there are 5 spell scrolls that lay on top of this poster. Inspecting each one, you see they are spell scrolls of Firebolt, Ray of Frost, Shape Water, Toll the Dead, and Sacred Flame. The poster depicts how each element beats another element. So fire beats ice, ice beats water, water beats fire, and then shadow, which is Toll the Dead, beats the 3 basic elements, and holy, which is Sacred Flame, beats shadow, and then the 3 basic elements, fire, water, ice, beat holy. So this is basically rock, paper, scissors.
Lizard spot.
But it's a little bit of a twist because once you use a scroll, you can't use it again. So that means when your opponent uses their fire scroll, you know they can't use fire again. So you can use your ice spell, wondering if they'll use their shadow spell. But if they use their shadow spell, you know that they can't use their shadow spell again. So you can safely use one of the other ones. So this is like a kind of a mind game kind of thing.
What happens if you both choose the same one?
It's a draw and it doesn't.
Does the spell get used up?
Yes.
So if we both picked fire, both of us would no longer have a fire spell.
Correct.
Strategy.
Yep. Okay. So
All right.
Loki is up first.
So I walked up to the table.
You see the table, the poster underneath, and the scrolls on top.
So he can't tell what scroll I take, and I won't be able to tell what scroll he takes.
Correct.
And we could both take the same scroll. Is that what
is
you
true.
said?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I take my scroll.
Okay. So the mage in the center counts down 3, 2, 1. What is your scroll?
Shadow, Toll the Dead.
Okay, they cast Sacred Flame.
Oh.
So that is 1 to them.
Sacred Flame is the
and-
holy one, right?
Yes. And
Okay, so those are
as-
both gone. Now those are both gone for both of us?
So you get you cast Toll the Dead, and the Sacred Flame comes down and bursts the shadow. And you take 1 radiant damage. So there is a little
Okay.
bit more. When you lose a combat, you take a little damage each time.
Okay.
But your Toll the Dead is now gone, and their Sacred Flame is gone. But you have your
Okay.
Sacred Flame, and they have their Toll the Dead.
Okay. So we go again, right?
Yep, we go again.
Okay. I've got
Uh,
my scroll.
Okay. I've got mine. So 3, 2, 1. What is yours?
Firebolt.
It did Toll the Dead. So that's their shadow spell against your fire. So they win second. And you take
Alright.
2 necrotic damage.
Okay.
All right. So that is their shadow and holy gone. What would you? Or sorry, let's go once more. 3, 2, 1. What do you got?
Oh, sorry. Ice, which is the Ray of Frost.
Chose Firebolt. This is not a setup. I did not try and purposely make you lose. You take 3 fire damage. These are all like randomly done. I rolled dice based on which one.
I
would
get it.
do.
Yep.
So that win goes to Os. Yeah. So the spell scrolls after the combat is gone evaporate, and new ones pop up in their place, and you are ushered out back into the waiting area where the other people are waiting for their turn.
Okay.
Next up is
Next up, we have from They Marsh, representing Tits, Ashe. And their opponent from the Kalam Desert, representing the Zentarium, Taha.
and this is the druid that Aja faced in the first round.
Asha will smile at her and wave.
Right, so ready?
Yes.
Uh, 3, 2, 1. What's yours?
Toll the Dead.
Sacred Flame. So you take 1 radiant damage. Okay. Next one. 3, 2, 1.
Take her fully.
Oh, I did told dead. So they lost them. They take some. All right. What is yours? 3, 2, 1, go.
Fire.
Did Ray of Frost. That is another win to you. And all right, 3, 2, 1, go. What's yours?
Water.
Water as well. That is a tie. And what is your remaining one?
Frost.
It's fire. Firebolt versus frost. So that is a tie. 2 and 2. So in an event of a tie, you'll find out how many points you get. And you take 9 fire damage from the firebolt.
Okay.
Did you take any from the other one?
1, you said.
1. Okay. All right. Next up, this is a lightning round. Wow, I'm not even ready for this.
Is there like a strategy of why you guys both started with Toll the Dead?
It beats 3.
We
So
can't hear you, Taylor. But yes, it beats 3.
Yeah, 3 of the 5 cards are elemental, which gets beat by Toll the Dead. So
So it's better to just try and take out as many as possible.
Well, that's what I thought, but then of course he went with the Holy Flame the first thing.
Yeah, exactly. So you think that
It's
Shadow
the
would
one
win?
with the best odds
I
of
see.
winning
so then
if
it's a 50-50
every spell
whether
is
or
in
not you
play.
start with it.
My dumb brain, I was like, that's the one you used last.
But your opponent knows that, and so could go with So,
They could go with
optimal,
Holy,
yeah, and if they go elemental, then they beat your holy.
I think you should go with an elemental at the first one, and
I'll try it.
I don't know. Obviously, I mean, I got beat, 0 to 3, so.
And we had a tie, so it's really up in the air. All right.
Coming up next, it's from Nanya Business, representing Tits, Sheila.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. What am I gonna do? Wait a minute.
Versus from the Anarok Desert, representing Zakmoy, Captain Haka.
Good luck to you, I say to my opponent.
Captain Haka hisses at you. They are a Yuan Ti, so they are a snake person.
No, I'm good. I have water.
Okay. First combat. 3, 2, 1. What is yours?
Take a flame.
Ah, they used Toll the Dead. You won the first round. Okay. 3,
Oh.
2, 1, go.
Water.
They also used water. So that is a tie. Okay. Next up, 3, 2, 1, go.
Told the dead.
Use Sacred Flame. You take 7 radiant damage. As light flashes in front of you and burns you. Alright. Next up. What do you want? 3, 2, 1, go.
Ice.
They used fire. Take 9 fire damage. And what is your last one?
Fire.
They used frost. So that is another tie.
Oh boy.
So, if you remember, Captain Haka was one of the people on the leaderboard. So this tie is not gonna go well for him. Okay. Let me get the next one ready.
Representing Tits all the way from Dreamscape, it's Ponderance. And their opponent, all the way from Mechanus, representing Primus, it's New Unit 97.
Alright. I'm ready.
Ready? Fight!
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Toll the dead.
I use Sacred Flame. You take 2 radiant damage.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Next up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sacred Flame.
I use Shape Water. So you take 1 bludgeoning. The water. Okay, next up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ray of Frost.
Use Firebolt. Take 8 fire from that. And that is that round.
So are you rolling every single time?
I am, yes.
Okay.
It is random, so strategy kind of is thrown out the window because
But
I can't really like put my brain around what will, and also like, so you know what they've used, and that's
Yeah.
the strategy. But I don't know
so
what's going to
far,
be used
like
next.
every round has started with one person using Toll the Dead and another
Yes.
person using Sacred Flame.
Oh, Yep, I have actual pieces of paper that I'm shuffling. That I roll a die, and then whatever is used is used. And I discard it. I'm doing this so that it's easier for me to keep track of what's been used. Okay.
Just curious, are they weighted in any way?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
No, I'm
it's
genuinely curious. Are they? Is it weighted in any way, or is it?
Well, he's rolling a die that picks the thing, though.
But you could weight it for like their intelligence or something if you really wanted to.
I see.
Are they
I'm just
smart
rolling
enough to know the
dice.
strategy?
Okay.
The dice are just against us.
Yeah.
You are on top, and so you need to be humbled a little bit. Okay.
Well, what do you
Next
think
up,
of
we have
this? That one?
from the Ice Rim representing Tits, it's Cahoon.
Here's your notice.
His opponent from Star Mantle representing Ula Jupi.
Okay. First up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Toll the Dead.
Use Firebolt, or she used Firebolt. There's 1 win for you. Stuff. 3, 2, 1, go.
Water.
Ray of Frost. That is 1 win for them. Take 3 cold damage, which is half. Who you are.
You are who you say you are.
What is the race? Goliath. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ice.
Sacred Flame. So you win that one. Okay. 3, 2,
Hold
1.
on. Sorry, 1 second. I'll use what is it? Oh, sorry, what's the name? Just accidentally closed. The Holy Word or Righteous Fire.
Sacred Flame.
Yeah, Sacred Fire.
Sacred flame.
Okay. They used Toll the Dead, so you won. That was very fast. I could go that fast. It's all good. Okay. Well, that's that event done. Next.
I didn't go.
You didn't? Oh shoot, you're
No.
last. Sorry, you rolled.
Did I automatically win? Did my opponent drop out?
No, you got DQ'd. You didn't show up.
I didn't show up.
You were too busy signing autographs.
Yeah.
Too
You got
busy
swamped.
signing
Sneaking
other
around.
teams.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you rolled a 2, so you go up next.
And last but not least, Coming from Green S representing Tits, it's Aja. Her
It's some
opponent.
bitch.
From Neverwinter representing the Harpers, it's Kenloy.
Alright, so this is the rogue that tried to kill Asha. Just so you know.
Great.
Bad
No.
guy.
I'm in danger.
No pressure. Okay, so. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Sacred Flame.
Shape water. You take 1 bludgeoning. Okay. Next up, 3, 2, 1.
Wait,
go.
they used. Hold on. What did they use? They used
Shape water,
They use
shape water.
and the elements beat holy.
That's the part that was breaking my brain, is trying to remember what they played and what I played.
Well, I wrote it. I wrote it down, but I crossed their Sacred Flame off. But that's not what they used. They used the other S1. Okay.
Yeah, you use Sacred Flame.
I used Sacred Flame. They used Shape Water.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
You took the 1 bludgeon.
1 bludgeoning. All right. Got it.
Okay. Next up, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ray of Frost.
They used Sacred Flame, so they lost. Okay. Next up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Toll the Dead.
Firebolt. They lost that one as well.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Kill him! Knock him dead!
Kill him with fire.
Okay. Next up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Firebolt.
They used Toll the Dead. Take 6 necrotic damage.
Which one wins? Toll the Dead? Is it?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame beats Toll the Dead. Everything else beats Sacred Flame. Toll the Dead beats everything else.
Yeah.
Or all the elemental.
And
Uh,
my last one is Shape Water, and they have Ray of Frost.
Yep.
So that will go to them.
Not if you kill them first.
You take 8 cold. They just like channeled their inner cantrip, even though they're a rogue. And okay.
Cantrip. I didn't even stumble.
Scores later.
Who
At the
won?
end of
Was
the
it a
day.
tie, or did I win, or did they win?
They won.
They won?
Yeah, because they had Ray of Frost and you had Shape Water.
No, that I mean the total.
Oh, what do you mean total?
She was talking about like, does the damage you take in the battle determine anything?
No. Like, how many did I win? How many did they win?
Oh,
They
they won 3. You won
3.
2.
You won 2.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. So this next bit, the Aja and Kenloy are ushered out of the arena. Kenloy is looking very smug about his win. He's- Even though he wasn't able to stab, he still was able to get in there. And as you're
He
leaving,
didn't
the
obliterate me.
tables.
He won by 1.
That's
Really?
so as you're leaving, the tables are disintegrated as the announcement team makes their way to the center.
As there cannot be light without darkness, there cannot be winners without losers. In this next event, we want every combatant to be the winner, as losing will greatly damage them emotionally.
Ooh.
These strong warriors will face off against a menagerie we gathered to show humanoid kind versus beast. Show your primal support for one champion versus monster.
It'd be so funny if you had a thing where it's like, all it is an animal handling check, and you had to like, all the contestants have to like train a rabbit to do something.
The Westminster of this tournament.
Yeah, it'd
You
be
have to
so
get a
fucking
dog
funny
to
because
run
like
through
so
the
many
obstacle
people,
course.
so many people would just fail because they don't have animal handling. It's like nothing they can do about it. It's just ultimate disgrace.
Jump stat.
Okay. Based on your D100 rolls,
Do we get to heal, or
nope.
we just have that damage?
You have that damage.
No short rest.
Nope. It's right into the next event.
Are we near each other? Do I know people who took damage? Am I
Yeah,
able to?
I mean, you saw them take that damage. You can.
Am I able to touch them with my healing fingers?
Yes, but no, you are going into a fight very short.
Okay.
But yes, you can heal if you want.
Well, I don't know if anyone has a cantrip that they can do, but if nobody has anything, then
And what? No, I don't have a cantrip.
how about the healing cleric? Should you have a healing cantrip? Oh.
Healing?
There are no healing cantrips.
Okay.
Yeah,
how
there's
many
no
points?
healing
How many points do you need? Or how many points? What are you at?
I took 15. I don't know about everyone else.
I took,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I took.
I'm fine.
45.
I'll give you 10.
12. Okay, thank you.
Oh. Well, how many did you take?
Oh, I took 35 out of 51. I don't know, 40. 10.
35 out of 51. So you took 16.
Yeah, 16. Thank you. Yeah. Ah.
Yeah, I'll give you 10 as well.
10 for me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I got. I'm at 61 out of 66. That will do.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want Loki, I want you to roll a d12.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Oh, I some structure. All right, so after they announce it and you do all your healing, the announcement team hurries out of the arena. The ringleader is still hovering and shrinking as they're rushing out. The first combatant is ushered outside as a portal opens up at the opposite end. A hulking monstrosity emerges from the portal. From where you are waiting, you see large mandibles clicking and clacking. The beast lumbers
That's not a
towards
mouse.
the champion, who turns back toward the gate looking uneasy. They then turn back to the monster and rush for it. Okay, so you see a couple combats go out, people fighting, like trolls, monstrous bears, these stitched up creature that looks like it's made out of different humanoid parts, Some people win, some people lose. The effects of the first combat kind of pushes in as they took a little bit of damage. It's weakened a bit. But Loki, it is your turn. And,
Okay, what?
Stepping forward from Vinland, representing Tits, it's Loki.
Alright. So, Loki, let's say, I don't know how far away you want to be at the start, but you see this massive creature. This is between 15 and 20 feet tall. You recognize, probably in a little bit of lore, that this is a Cyclops.
Mhm.
One eye, dumb, giant club. So, I will have you roll for initiative as we get started.
Oh my goodness. Poke him in the eye!
Did it show? That didn't show up. I didn't have my thing clicked on. Well, I could do it again. I'd rolled a 10. It's just. Shit. Where's.
Okay.
And I rolled it and I did it again.
You're consistent.
Wow.
That's good.
It was fate.
Okay. So the Cyclops sees you and thinks, puny little creature, go smash, and runs towards you. They will start running and pull out a large stone from their pack. They seem to have like a butt pack or a fanny pack, and throw it at you.
I dodge.
Yeah, I mean, with one eye, it's hard to tell how far something is. So they just hurl this massive boulder at you, and it smashes right next to you, but does not hit you. And it will move closer. It is your turn.
Okay. I will invoke Giant's Might with my bonus action. And then I will take my 2 attacks on him with the Scimitar of Speed. First one.
That hits.
And the second one.
So you
No,
have
sorry.
throwing weapons clicked on your thing.
Do I have so? Yeah, but I didn't throw it. I didn't
yeah,
throw
so
a.
It's only 6 damage instead of the 8. Just so you
Oh,
know.
is that why it did? Okay, yeah. It's. I thought that I'd open with an axe, but then he closed to close up, so I didn't. A Scimitar of Speed again.
And that hits. The Giant's Might that you did on your bonus section makes you large,
Yes.
so you're bigger. The 23 hits for you cut him up. Remember, you can do something a little bit extra if you want inspiration from the crowd. Oh wait, no,
What?
only Cahoon got that. Sorry. But you do
Okay.
also have your +3.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep track of it. The Cyclops will be very upset with you as you cut into it twice and it missed with its rock. So it will pull out its great club and swing. The first attack just smashes on the other side of you. And with its backhand, it will swing it up and at you. You get hit by this, and you take 23 damage.
Oof, yeah.
-23. Okay.
Right?
Well, that one hurt. Okay, but it's my turn.
It is your turn.
So, scimitar.
That's a hit.
And scimitar.
It's consistently a hit.
And let me see if I use, I think it's action surge. Yep,
Yes.
action surge gives me 1 extra attack.
No, it gives you one extra action. So
1 extra action.
So you
which,
can attack 2 more times.
Okay, now we're talking.
Cooking with speed.
14.
14 does hit.
Oh, because that 3 comes into play?
Yep, 17 total.
Okay. And last one. Oh,
27
my.
hits. You also have a bonus action
Oh,
still.
man.
That action surge didn't take up your bonus action.
Oh, that's. You're right. Gosh, not sure what I can do with my bonus action though.
You can second wind. You can attack with your scimitar speed.
Oh, I can use the bonus action for yet one more attack.
Yep.
Well, then there we go. It's just a fury of blades.
This,
Another hit.
this is what a fighter does. Okay. So you just blended them up. The Cyclops is looking pretty bad off. You cut them up really well, but it is their turn.
All right.
And it will swing. It smashes against you once more, dealing 28 bludgeoning.
Oh, okay. That hurts. Ouch. Okay. Down to 8. I could lose this. All right. But it's my turn again.
No, because it gets 2 attacks.
Oh, that was only 1 attack. Ah. Please miss.
What is your
Dodge.
AC?
Dodge.
20.
Okay, so it manages to, like, after it hits you the first time, you are feeling pretty bad, and it
I am.
comes down on you again. You take 18 bludgeoning.
Okay, I am down and out.
Oh, man.
If you had one more turn, you would have beat it.
All right, I'm -10.
Okay. So as you get pummeled twice by this creature, it comes in. It knows you're down, but it's a stupid creature, so it's gonna reach up and start swinging again. But as it's about to hit you, it suddenly stops as the medical team comes in and does their ritual of stopping the monster while also casting Spare the Dying on you to whisk you away to the medical team.
Okay. Off to the tents.
Oh, that's tough.
I wish you all better luck, yeah, but
Yeah.
now he beat my ass and I was kicking his, but
Yeah.
still beat my ass.
These are not small monsters they're giving us here.
Okay. Next up. I want Ashe to roll a D10.
D10.
All right, so it's
Coming from Vaymarsh, representing Tits, Ashe.
and you start to wander out on the field or in the arena, and you see coming from a portal a large creature that seems to be hunched over, covered in various items you'd find in a forest. Twigs, leaves, mushrooms growing on them. You see this rather hideous looking figure sort of hobbling towards you. And I'll have you roll for initiative.
I win?
Probably. Yes, you. Okay, so you see this very horrendous-looking creature look at you, grin, and start moving towards you. What would you like to do first?
I cast Spirit Guardian.
Okay. How large is that? 20 feet? Or 30?
Diameter of 15 feet from me.
Diameter or
Oh,
radius?
sorry. Radius, sorry.
There you go.
I was looking at the word distance when I said diameter because it says a distance of 15 feet around you.
Okay, so they will have to make a wisdom save when they go inside of it.
Yep. Gotta be
Okay.
a smart monster if you want to outsmart me. That's one of these, and we used one of those to heal.
So, the creature kind of winces back as it sees the guardians flitting around, and it does not want to enter that area. It will cast a spell just outside of your radius. And you can no longer see them, but they can no longer see you. Radius. Okay, good enough. And then they will move, and that is their turn.
Okay. Well, I guess she wouldn't know how far that is either. Can I see how far across it is?
Yes, you can. It's thick fog. You can see the edge.
It's like 35 feet. 30 feet?
It's 40 feet, but
Oh, okay.
it's 20-foot radius.
Okay, so seeing how wide it is, she'll know that she can't, like, doesn't want to go through it. So she will go around. How do you... She will go this way. To here. And she already has Spirit Guardian, so she can't have another thingy-mabob. I think that's it. She can move farther if she's not going to do anything, so she would go up to where she can. I measured that and I didn't put my finger on it. To where she can see it. And that's her turn.
Since this is a large creature, when you move here, the spirit guardians are affected. I believe it's when they start to turn their wisdom. Fails.
So it takes the 19 radiant.
Yes. Okay. Now you've shown yourself to this person, got closer, and the spirit guardians are starting to hit it, and so it will ignore the fact that it's now in the area to move towards.
And it takes Spirit Guardians again, because it started its turn there.
No, it takes... Yeah, it started its turn there, so it take it once.
But it took it once when I moved it within
No.
their range.
No. You ended your turn, and then since it started its turn there, it either has to move into that space for the first time, or start its turn there. That's how it takes damage.
Yeah, it only takes damage on its turn.
But it will spread its arms wide and try to give you the most loving hug. Okay, so it does a running hug, like a full-on glomp on you. And you take 40 bludgeoning, and you are grappled.
Okay.
Okay, so it's your turn.
One second. Need to.
You'll have to also make a con save to keep your concentration up on your spirit guardians. Jeez, alright, yeah.
So I will use my bonus action to do the Fey step. And just kind of go out to the side to where it's still in the range, but I am not like in its arms anymore.
Right, yes. What is the wisdom save, or what is the save they have to make? Is it wisdom?
Yes, sorry.
Succeeds.
Succeeds on what? Sorry.
The save for your fear.
Oh, right. Yes. And then I will heal myself. This one I think is the one that heals more. We'll do this, and I get to add, what is it, 2 plus the spells level? Plus it healer, 2 plus the spells level, so I need to add 6. 23, 29. 34, 43. And that's my turn.
It will make another save. Fails. And it sees that you don't want its hug. It's very hurt. Appreciate it. and it will move in. Intense. What is your AC?
17.
So instead of hugging you, it will try and just give you love another way. It's gonna try and give you kisses and pinch your cheeks. You dodged the kiss and one of the pinches, but managed to take 12 slashing from the other pinch. And that is its
Right.
turn.
And I will. Which one of these is? I will cast Inflict Wounds. 16.
16 does not hit. Just barely. Do you have any inspiration or anything?
Yeah, I do.
Use it if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Well, really wants that 16. Yeah, that does not hit. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think so.
Good bonus action to try and hear them.
Yeah. Sorry, the ants again. Yes, I will. Go over here. I think it's right there. I can't, it's really hard to see the lines with the yellow. Yeah, okay. I will go over there, and then once I'm over there, I'm gonna move away more, like over here.
Oh, they succeeded on that wisdom save.
Okay, so I think it takes half, right? Hang on. Spirit Guardians.
No, it's not Spirit Guardians, it's that fear that you're faced at.
Oh, sorry. You keep talking about the save, and I'm like, I have Spirit Guardians. That must be it.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of that.
Okay.
But you're whittling them down. You're doing great. Then it's their turn. They'll move to here. Understand that your guardians are. Oh, did you do a concentration for the last time you took damage?
Yes. Constitution.
Yes.
No.
Get above a 6.
Yeah, I did. That's
Did
what
you?
that one before the heal is.
No, that was for the
Oh,
hug.
that's for the first one. Yeah, there
Yeah.
should be 2. Good.
That succeeds. Okay, so it will get closer, but not enter your spirit guardians, and it will use the dodge action. It's its turn. Your turn.
Gonna not the right one. Hang on. Yeah, I will cast a guiding bolt. 17.
Disadvantage,
Disadvantage?
because it's dodging.
Okay.
Attacks against
17.
it. That hits. So make your damage.
17.
17. 16. Okay. Anything else?
Um. Yes. Going to tip forward just a little bit so that it's in the Spirit Guardians.
It will make a save. Succeed. It's half. And it's looking really bad off. So it's gonna just run in, try and attack you. It's got. So instead of kisses, it will now try and bite. So it's gonna try and take chunks out. It bites at you. You take 9 piercing,
Okay.
and then it claws at you and deals 18 slashing.
Alrighty.
It is your turn.
Wow. A lot of hit points.
It's looking really bad off.
Man, we need a win here.
What's this? So, I think I'm going to use my last phase step, which is a bonus action. Go for here.
Oh yeah, make those con
So
saves. Sorry.
It rolls. So it rolls for the do I make it twice?
Yes. Each time you get.
And then it rolls for the fear.
So you lose concentration on your spirit guardians, but
Alright.
it is feared. So it cannot move closer to you.
Alright. In that case, I will. Which one's the ranged one? I will guiding bolt it again. One second. That's a level 4. That's a 3. Okay. I'm just making sure I had my spell slots right. So I will Guiding Bolt.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And we'll do this.
All right.
For
How
what?
do you kill it?
Yay!
Um. The guiding bolt streaks towards it, and hits it in the chest, and then it, like, not really an explosion, but like, it turns to light and then crumples to ash.
Okay. So you just, with all your might, as hard as you can, strike it directly in the chest. It screeches in pain and disintegrates to nothingness. And you have won.
Ooh, now I can heal myself.
Yes. Well, yeah. Your second event is over, so you won't have to do anything else for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Do something else.
Where it puts equal to 5 your cleric level. So I'm gonna use one of my channel divinities. Which will give me up to half. Up to 5 times my cleric level. So essentially it will give me half. Put me at half. So 27. So after that, she kind of glows as she uses her channel divinity, and then walks back to the bows to the crowd awkwardly and walks back to the prep area or whatever it is.
And we all pat you on the back. Yay! You got to win.
I would if I wasn't in the medical tent,
True.
but I am.
Okay. Next up.
That was quite a performance, but next up it is representing Tits from Nanya Business, Sheila.
Ah. Do I have to roll initiative?
Roll a d8. Yeah, roll initiative. As you walk out here wondering what your next your next challenge is, will you be able to charm your way out of this one? As a portal opens up, and it's a rather large portal. It's like 15 feet tall, and poking out of it is, from from the start, you see a snout, like a large lizard snout, come out with teeth bared, blue scales, a massive horn on the front as it emerges. This looks to be a dragon. And this dragon, first, its head is like the size of a small house. And the head comes out, and the neck is following it and just follows it and keeps following it. This massive dragon comes out, and you see the portal start to rupture and get larger. And when it does so, the crowd, though going wild, gets a little confused. And you see a second dragon head, a white dragon head, emerge right next to the blue one. And as the portal gets larger and larger, a green dragon head comes from above. And
Freaking Hydra.
a black
Right
dragon
in the
head
freaking
comes in.
Tiamat.
And finally, a fifth red dragon head emerges as this massive creature comes from the portal.
Good
Are
news,
you-
Sheila.
Are you ready,
I'm glad I'm not
Sheila?
there to see this.
No. I evacuate my bowels.
All right. Well, what do you think of this? Are you ready to defeat this five-headed dragon?
Does it have wings? Does it have wings?
It has wings. The wings are exiting the stadium as it stands on the ground.
Jesus Christ, who do they think can fight this thing?
Let's see you charm this thing.
Yeah, really. I'm just gonna move away from it as far as I can get.
Well,
I don't want to be under it.
I hope you're frightened, because April Fools, that's not your creature.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The other ones were pretty big.
Did roll a one.
Roll a one. Mm-hmm.
All right, this is your creature.
You can say,
You roll a one.
I
You
see
meet your
that.
maker.
So I was
Yeah,
I was hoping
that's
I was
a
hoping we
little
would
better.
get to the group combat by this
Mhm.
point, by today, and have you all fight Tiamat. But that's a little ways away, so that's your April
Okay.
Fool's joke this year.
Oh my God.
Instead, you're fighting a different multi-headed creature, lion.
Mhm.
What you would... I don't know if your character knows about it, but your player probably knows it as a chimera.
Still not something I want to meet. Okay, and it also flies.
Yes, it has
Looks like it's
flies.
got wings. Okay. Crap. Same strategy. Getting the hell away from it.
Okay. Go ahead. Your turn. Do whatever you want.
All right. I cast. Oh, I don't think Wall of Thorns is gonna work because it can fly. It'll just fly right over the top of it, and there goes the spell. Yeah, I got things like that. Probably got more. When it says, if I cast sleep at a higher thing, does it get more hit points worth of? Yeah, higher levels.
I wouldn't. He hasn't taken any damage. I wouldn't actually cast sleep yet.
Right. Polymorph.
Okay.
Why not?
What's the save for that?
Da, 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 da. Wisdom saving throw.
And what is your DC?
My DC is 16.
And what do you want to turn it into?
Goldfish.
All right. It turns into a goldfish.
Yay! I walk over
And step on
Pick
it.
up the goldfish. I walk over, I pick up the goldfish, and I hold it over my head. I win. Wonder if I should eat it. Thinking about eating the goldfish.
I mean,
Uh,
it hasn't been defeated.
It hasn't?
No, it's just a goldfish
for a minute?
for an hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay.
No. Okay. All right. I will. I don't know. Poke the goldfish. So poke it with my sword. It's almost dead.
Okay, so make your attack.
Okay.
Isn't once you turn it,
Yes.
once it loses hit points, it reverts back?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's no good. Well, I have two defeated. It is a goldfish,
It's still alive though.
but it doesn't have
But
any
it's-
water. It won't be alive for very long. How long do goldfish live outside of water?
It will suffocate, take 1 damage, and turn back into a chimera.
Oh. I'll try to. If I damage it as a goldfish, then when it's almost dead, it'll just turn back into a chimera with no damage. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Do you have fly? Can you cast fly on it? Make it go high up, and then it'll take fall damage when it turns?
No.
Mark.
I don't know if polymorph has overflow damage like druid shape does or wild shape.
This thing
I
doesn't
think
have
it-
wings, does it?
Yes, it does
does.
have wings.
Also,
have wings.
goldfish have terminal velocity way lower than a chimera.
Yeah, but you would have to make it fly up and then attack it.
But is it?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. So fly up, hold the goldfish, and slap it really hard down towards the ground, and then it'll revert to a chimera because you did 1 point of damage, and then fall the remaining distance all the way down.
And then fly
mean,
up because it
Well,
has
it would
wings.
need to make,
Oh, okay.
because you're saying it could catch itself from falling at that velocity.
I wasn't paying it. Apparently, they can fly.
Yes.
Yeah.
It
Chimera
could
has
fly, but I feel like there would have to be at some point, some distance where it wouldn't be able to start flying right away.
It's not. That's not gonna happen. Like it for 10 feet, it's 1d6 of damage. So are you gonna cast 3 spells so that you can deal 3d6 damage to it, or you can cast something else on it?
Yeah.
I've
I've got
Well-
like Cash's hideous laughter. I've got lots of things that
You have a bag of holding.
No, I do not have a bag of holding.
So it's been around. So you cast polymorph, and then it was its turn, and it did nothing because it was goldfish. Now it's your turn. You're trying to think of what to do. So it's been 1 round.
Yeah,
What would you
I'm
like to
trying
do?
to think of what to do. And I didn't know that this wouldn't win me the fight because now I have a goldfish.
Your prize is a goldfish.
So
In an hour, it'll
she
turn into a
literally
chimera.
thought she done had a goldfish and went, "Yay! I have a goldfish now!" And everybody's going. So, so she's like, "Well, hell, nobody wants." And anything I cast on the goldfish is not going to affect the creature if it turns back to being the creature.
What do you mean?
I mean, if I cast another spell on it that's like, supposed to affect it for, so much time, it won't affect it.
It
It
will.
might affect the goldfish, but it won't affect anything else.
Well,
It won't affect the
depends
creature.
on what you're trying to cast. If you're trying to cast another concentration, you're gonna have to end your polymorph concentration before you cast the spell.
Oh, I didn't know polymorph took constant. Let me look. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it is concentration. I don't have very good spells for anything like this, for any kind of fighting.
You're a Valor Bard. You're stabby, right?
I stabby, but I can't get close to this thing. It'll just kill me. I mean, what am I going to do, right? I don't have enough hit points. I can't take the kind of damage that you just dealt out with that last girl. So fine, all right, whatever. Let it go back to that. I'll just stand there. I don't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know. I can try to hit it with other spells, I guess. I don't know. I thought that would work. I didn't know.
Well,
So I'll stand there like an idiot.
the whole thing yesterday was 1v1 combat. Today is 1v monster combat. So the whole thing is combat oriented. So you have to defeat the opponent.
But not for something that flew. I couldn't do anything about anybody that flies. I had all my stuff planned, but it's not going to work if something can fly.
Okay. I think half the creatures I chose can fly.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I don't.
And you
That's
rolled one.
great.
I was like, yeah, I don't have anything. I have things I can try. I mean, but I'm not. Yeah, whatever. I don't have anything.
Would you like to?
I can't do anything to the fish because it won't. Then it's going to turn back into the other thing, and whatever I just cast was pointless. It doesn't do anything to it. So,
Polymorph is good for multiples, so if there's like a creature that's causing you trouble in the backlines, you can cast Polymorph and get them out of the picture while you focus your attention on something else.
I mean, it wasn't really a waste. It gave you an hour to think about what you're gonna do next.
Yeah, and maybe everybody will go home and they won't watch me. My ass.
What if you buried it real quick?
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'll just dig a hole and bury the
dig
fish.
a 10-foot hole and drop the gold.
You got an hour. You could dig a 10-foot hole in an hour.
Yeah.
Dig a hole. And
then cover it back up, and then there will be enough space for the chimera, and its entire body will be extruded through one cavity.
All this sand is gonna keep it from getting out.
Sure.
Yep.
So you can either go through with it, do your stabbies, or do a spell, or whatever. Or if you're not
Doesn't
feeling
matter what
up
I
to
do.
it,
I'll stab it. I don't care. I'll stab it. And I'll have a chimera to deal with. So okay.
okay.
Doesn't
Well,
matter.
everyone's
what I
got
do.
their own thing they got to deal with.
Yeah.
It's make your attacks if you'd like. Well, that does hit. Yep.
And I do get 2, I think, unless I don't
believe so.
anymore. Let me look. Extra attack, yeah.
Both of those hit. Okay. You raise the goldfish up. The crowd, though they're kind of unsure about what's going on, cheer once you have it and you've bested its wits, and then you just stab it with your rapier, and it pops back into a chimera, roaring in pain. And then you just stab it again. Is there anything else you'd like to
Get the heck away from it.
do? Okay.
Move away. It'll have to chase me.
Okay. It will make.
Unless it does it get an attack opportunity if I try to
Yes,
move away. Of course it
because
does.
you're
Never
moving
mind.
away. If you
No,
had a
it's-
teleport,
okay.
if you had like a Misty Step or something like.
I don't have Misty Step.
Ashe
I
does.
don't have anything like that. I have Dimension Door and Polymorph, but those are full actions. I don't have anything that isn't a full action.
Have you tried appealing to its humanity?
Have you, since it's part lion, have you tried insulting its pride?
Really. Even Vicious Mockery is a full action.
Okay.
I don't have anything that isn't a full action.
You have one. You have one bonus action, and that's Mass Healing Word.
That's true.
So you could heal it.
You can heal
Heal it.
yourself
You can heal yourself.
if you want. Okay. So being stabbed twice, it's not too happy about that. It's going to rear its dragon head back, and I want you to make a dexterity saving throw.
+3, right? No. Do I get?
No, that's ability checks and attack rolls.
Ability checks. Okay, not saving. I do have resistance to fire.
Okay, excellent. As it reels back and breathes its fire on you, you take 24 divided by 2, 12 damage.
12.
12 fire.
But
Okay.
she's a tiefling, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
so-
still took half. So I took half damage.
So you take 6?
Nope.
No,
It's
I took
24
12.
total.
12 was the
24.
half. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the other. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all
Well-
3 of them get to attack me.
Yeah, so the ram comes in, tries to butt you, and ends up smacking the lion head.
Oh, good.
Really hitting it hard. And the lion, after getting dazed in the head, swipes at you with its claws and manages to hit the goat head. I rolled 2 ones.
Oh, good.
I still have that goldfish brain.
Yeah. It's very confused after being turned into fish. The dragon head's like, what are you guys doing? She's
Yeah,
right there.
It's the Three Stooges.
Hey, knucklehead.
Wah, 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 wah.
But that is its turn. You're up, Sheila.
All right, I'm gonna try command. Let me see. And this is another one of those bounce back things that isn't really a good spell to have. Let me read the whole thing.
I mean, it does say creature, so
It's,
Man, you can.
It cannot. Do you know of a language it
damage
might be able to
itself.
speak?
Yeah, and it can't damage itself, so that's nothing that'll work for me. Ray of sickness might work. I'll try that.
That hits.
Oh, I didn't even say what level I was gonna. Okay, fine, level 1. Got that spell.
I think you can choose after you.
Oh, I get to choose after. Okay.
Yes.
I want to do it at level 3. Oh, it does a whole. That's it.
But I believe it failed. Yeah. That's fails. On save. It's it. Okay, so it takes 13 damage. Okay, anything else you'd like to do?
Can I bonus action mass healing word?
Yes, you may.
I only got 7. That's wild. All right. Better
The mass healing word is good for multiple creatures. So it's up to 6.
Okay.
So if you were healing 6
That's
people
all I
at
have.
once, it would be what?
Yeah.
42
Yeah.
healing.
Okay.
Okay.
All I can do.
Okay, so it will. What is your AC?
19 with my shield.
Yeah. The dragon is still the only one that's actually competent at its the lion will claw at you but miss, and the ram will headbutt the ground and miss you. But the dragon manages to bite you. You take 10%. That is its turn.
All right, I'm gonna poke it a couple times with my rapier.
Those both hit.
Do I get any of the plus 3s on this, or do you add those in?
Yes, it'd be a 23 and a 25. So 14. Anything else?
Nope, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
I forgot that you can't cast 2 spells in one turn for last turn, but that's okay. We'll forgo it this time.
Oh, because I used a bonus action. So having that as a bonus action doesn't really help me. Unless
does.
I'm not using any spells. For
I mean,
anything.
yeah,
Okay.
you're a stabby. You're stabbing right now, so you could bonus action
Okay, yeah.
now, but
Mhm.
if you're casting spells,
Okay.
you can't cast a bonus action spell.
All right.
Okay. Alright, so it will get in there again. The dragon is now the one having difficulty. But the other 2 hit you. You take 9 bludgeoning from the ram head and 7 slashing from the lion claws.
Okay.
It is your turn.
That won't work. Won't work. Won't work. Will that work? That won't work. Not a humanoid. So I can't even cast sleep on it, because then it'll just wake up if I try to kill it. It's the same as polymorph. I don't win if I cast sleep on it.
The only thing though is if when you cast sleep on it, it would fall asleep, and while it's asleep, it would be prone. And if you did a melee attack, it'd be an instant crit.
No, it'd be advantage.
Oh, it'd be advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really not that helpful at all. Okay, never mind. I'll just keep poking it until I'm dead.
Both of those hit. You want to use your bonus action?
I don't think I have any that spell left. BA. Oh, bonus action. I don't have any level 3 spells left.
The 3 of them will come in, and the dragon is it's hurting really bad. You got it super low. The dragon is just fighting for its life at this point, stuck to these 2 dunderheads, and it gnashes at you. You take 14 piercing,
I'm down.
and the lion goes to claw at you, but freezes as the medic team intervenes and prevents the creature from continuing. Well, it is 10 o'clock, so we will continue next time with Ponderance fighting next.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.